in that scenario, the thing that we'd all feel is higher inflation and higher interest rates. And I think most Americans now have a real experience with high inflation. That doesn't feel very good. That feels pretty bad. So just soak that in for a little bit. That's kind of sort of what you might expect to see. And then higher interest rates. Anyone trying to get a mortgage, anyone trying to get an auto loan, anyone paying on a credit card. If I'm a small business, I'm getting a loan from a bank, and because the bank will have to pay a higher interest rate, you as a small business will have to pay higher rates. It higher inflation, higher interest rates is just a very uncomfortable kind of environment to be in. It doesn't necessarily mean it may not be a cliff event. It may not be, we go into deep recession if nothing else goes wrong, and we'll come back to that in just a second. But it does mean it's a really heavy corrosive on the economy and on our standard of living and our well-being and our wealth and our long-term economic prospects. Of course, the thing that you brought up that you need to think about is what else could go wrong, right? When interest rates are higher, inflation is up, it exposes mistakes that have been made in other parts of the financial system and the economy because it's putting pressure on the economy. It's putting pressure on business people. It's putting pressure on consumers. It's putting pressure on financial institutions. What else will break under that pressure? And that's where it's very difficult to know.